As we were notified that the event was ongoing, we turned on the television, as did most Americans that had access to one, and watched in horror as the events unfolded. And certainly we did have a different take, knowing, building construction and things like that, and to watch that tragedy unfold and know what those firefighters, police officers were attempting to do at that time, and then seeing the outcome, it was certainly, it hit home immediately, and it was devastating.
It's the code to save lives, and when you see footage and everything of the firefighters knowing that they were going into harm's way, but they were there to save lives and nothing was going to stop them.
That's absolutely true, and I mean that takes place every day, across this nation. The safety forces across this great country that risk their lives to help others. I mean, very recently here in Akron, we had a significant house fire with several children trapped, and our people really put forth the effort and showed their true colors, and were able to rescue two of the kids who are improving.
A lot of people do not understand the dangers of the profession, whether it be a police officer or certainly a firefighter, each and every day when those families and they say goodbye to their loved ones as they go off to work.
Very true. You never know when your number might be up, as sometimes the old saying is. Sometimes even a rather insignificant situation can turn horrible in just a second.
Akron Fire Chief Robert Ross with us, 1590 WAKR. This weekend, busy as a lot of the firefighters will be out in memory and different ceremonies throughout the region.
Yes, very true. We're participating in several events this weekend to honor safety forces and the military, in this country.
Yeah, talked about where they will be and certainly the ceremonies themselves, Robert.
Well, two of the major ones that we're participating in, the University of Akron's home opener tomorrow evening against Temple, there will be a joint police-fire honor guard. We're also going to have a number of our fire units on display for the public as they file into the stadium to chat with the firefighters, see some of our equipment. And then the larger ceremony occurs Sunday at Reservoir Park, which is to designate the ball field up there in honor of Corporal Derek Wyatt, who was killed in Afghanistan last year. We have a large role in that.
All right. Well, listen, Robert, thanks for joining us for the few minutes this morning, certainly reflecting from a firefighter's perspective. And just to wrap up our conversation, as you look at 9/11, what do you remember most from that day, Robert?
What I remember most was the outpouring of support after the firefighters had been killed, the towers had collapsed. It certainly showed that it's a brother and sisterhood across this entire nation. We all mourned for those individuals. The entire country mourned for those individuals, and it was the outpouring of support is, I guess, what affected me the most.